I caught my wife cheating and vanished without a word. You won't believe how it ended. The quiet before the storm, I used to think I had the perfect life. A stable job in IT, a cozy home just outside of Denver, and a wife, Emily, who I thought loved me as deeply as I loved her. We'd been together 7 years, married for 4. Our routines were simple: coffee together every morning, late-night TV marathons, shared Spotify playlists on road trips. She was my best friend, or so I thought. That Monday morning felt no different. I kissed her goodbye on my way out. She smiled, told me she'd spend the day finishing up her freelance photography edits. I remember thinking she looked beautiful in that oversized sweater she always stole from me. I didn't know it would be the last normal moment we'd ever share. But the first crack appeared later that day, a glitch in the matrix. I came home early. Random system failure at work. Servers went down, boss said, take the rest of the day. I didn't text her, wanted to surprise her with her favorite iced caramel macchiato and maybe cook dinner together like we used to. But when I opened the door, the house felt wrong, too quiet. No music, no clicking of her keyboard, no smell of her lavender candle that she always lit in the afternoons. Then I saw it. One of her boots, not in the usual place, but kicked off near the stairs, and a second pair of shoes I didn't recognize, men's shoes. The moment everything crumbled. I stood there, frozen. Those shoes didn't belong to me. They were muddy, like someone had rushed in without even wiping them. My heartbeat started racing, not from anger, not yet, but confusion. The kind that claws at your gut before your brain catches up. I took a slow breath and walked up the stairs. I wasn't trying to sneak. I was too stunned to think about being quiet. The only sound in the house was the dull creak of every step under my feet. Our bedroom door was shut. Emily never closed it when she was alone. I wish I could say I hesitated, that I knocked, that I prepared myself, but I didn't. I pushed it open, and there she was, Emily, my wife, in bed with another man. The sheets we bought together were tangled around them, her hair a mess, her face flushed, not with shame, but shock. She looked at me like I was the one who had betrayed her. The guy scrambled, grabbed his pants from the floor like some cliché, muttering, "Shh, man, I didn't know she was married." Emily didn't even try to cover herself. She just sat there, wide-eyed and silent. No apology, no explanation, just silence. I didn't yell, I didn't ask questions, I didn't fight. I simply turned around and walked out. Didn't slam the door, didn't even look back. I drove away with no destination in mind, and I never came back. Ghost in the wind. I didn't have a plan. I just drove. At first, an hour, then 2. My hands were shaking on the wheel like I'd just been electrocuted, but inside, I felt nothing. No anger, no tears, just emptiness. I turned off my phone, took out the SIM card and tossed it into a trash bin at a gas station. I withdrew some cash from an ATM, just enough to not raise any flags. Then I left. I abandoned my car at an airport parking lot, grabbed my backpack, just a laptop, passport and some clothes, and walked away. I bought a ticket for a night bus heading west. No destination in mind. I just needed to disappear. For 3 days, I stayed holed up in a rundown motel in Nevada, barely moving. I didn't open the curtains. I didn't eat much. I just lay there, staring at the ceiling, replaying everything in my head. I even scrolled through our old messages, those sweet, stupid texts where she said she couldn't imagine life without me. It felt like I was watching someone else's movie, like the man in those memories wasn't me anymore. Then I created a new email, new accounts, a new life. I started freelancing under a fake name, same skills, different face. For the first time in years, I was free. Free from routines, from the illusion of love, even from my own identity. And her. About a month later, I got a message from the only person I trusted, my old buddy, Alex. He was the only one I'd told the truth to. "Bro, you won't believe it," She's losing her mind, posting on Facebook, Reddit, even making videos asking people if they've seen you. She told everyone you just disappeared, like a ghost. I smirked when I read that. A ghost. She had no idea how accurate that was. The cracks begin to show. Alex kept sending me updates, whether I asked for them or not. Maybe he thought I needed closure, or maybe he just wanted me to know that karma was working overtime. Apparently, Emily's cheating adventure didn't exactly pan out. The guy she slept with, gone, ghosted her within a week. She tried to explain it away to friends, told them we were on a break, that it just happened. But people weren't buying it. Our close friends had known me for years. They knew how I treated her, how much I did for her. She became that girl, the one who destroyed a loyal marriage for a fling. Her photography clients slowly backed off. People talk, and the internet doesn't forget. Someone even found her begging for help on a subreddit, asking if anyone had seen me or if it was possible I had amnesia. No, sweetheart, I remember everything. Alex told me she visited my parents' house twice, cried on their porch. My mum didn't even let her in, just told her, "He's not coming back. You made your choice." She started posting weird stuff online, photos of us, old memories with captions like, "I messed up, I miss you." Part of me felt satisfaction, another part, just nothing. I watched her from a distance, through the digital traces she left behind, desperate, unraveling, losing the picture-perfect image she'd built for herself. She didn't know it yet, but the punishment had only just begun. 6 months. That's how long I was gone. No texts, no calls, no social media, no trace. I became a ghost in a world that once knew me well. I moved 2 states away, rented a quiet apartment near the coast, changed my name legally, and even switched my profession. I didn't just leave her, I buried the man she used to know. And yet, late at night, when the world was quiet and the waves hit the shore, the memories still whispered. Did she cry the next morning? Did she check hospitals, the police, maybe morgues? Did she realize just how deeply she'd torn me apart? I told myself I didn't care until I stumbled upon her post. There it was, buried in the dark corners of Reddit, in a relationship advice thread. My husband disappeared after I confessed I cheated. He left without saying goodbye. I don't know where he is. Please help me find him. There was a photo. One of us smiling in a park. Back when things were simple, when I thought we were forever. And there, at the bottom, a nickname. One only she used for me. Something stupid and private. Toffee Bear. It hit me like a truck. Suddenly, she wasn't just a shadow of the past. She was real again, and still searching. I shouldn't have responded, but some part of me needed to see her crumble, not out of cruelty, but to prove to myself that she still felt something. So I made a burner account. "I saw your post." Her reply came instantly, like she'd been waiting at the edge of her seat for months. "Is it you? Please tell me where you are, please. I'm so sorry, I never stopped looking." "Why now?" I typed. "Because I never got to explain. Because every day I wake up hoping it was just a nightmare. I need to say it to your face. Please, just give me one chance." She dropped her address. I stared at it for a long time. It was still our house, the one we picked out together, the one where I painted the bedroom walls while she danced barefoot to Billie Eilish songs. Something inside me cracked. I didn't feel anger. I didn't feel love. I felt curious. Would she recognize me? Would she lie again? Would she beg? I booked a one-way ticket, no luggage, just me, a coat, and a storm that had been building inside for far too long. The return, even more detailed. I stood in front of the house for a long time, not because I was scared, but because the past was alive here, too alive. The porch still creaked like it used to. The wind still rustled those cheap wind chimes she bought at a farmer's market, and the damn hydrangeas we planted together. Still blooming, still blue, still mocking. I stepped forward, my heart slow but heavy. Knock, once, twice. Silence. Then footsteps, fast, desperate, like someone running toward salvation. The door opened and time froze. She looked wrecked. Eyes hollow, face pale, hair tied up like she hadn't cared in weeks. But her lips trembled the moment she saw me. "God, you really came," she breathed, clutching the doorframe like her knees might give out. I didn't speak. I just looked at her. In her eyes, I saw a storm: guilt, relief, confusion, fear. But I didn't come here to comfort her. I came to watch her bleed truth. "Can I come in?" I asked finally. She nodded like a puppet. Yeah, of course." I stepped in. The house was both the same and alien. Same couch, same lamp, same framed photo of us on the mantel. The one she refused to take down, but the air felt dead. "I didn't think you'd ever," she started, then stopped. "You just vanished." "I had to," I said calmly, sitting across from her like a stranger. She stood awkwardly, arms folded like she needed a shield. "I thought you were dead." "I was," she blinked. "Don't say that." "But it's true," I said. "You killed the man you married, that night." Her chin dropped, a tear fell. "I was stupid. I was broken. No," I interrupted. "You weren't broken. You were bored and greedy. You wanted both safety and thrill. You wanted to play with fire and expected me to keep the house from burning." She sank to the floor slowly, like her body couldn't carry her anymore. "I didn't even like him. It was never serious." "Doesn't matter. You still chose him, for a night, or 2, or 10. You invited him into the bed we used to call ours." Silence. Then she whispered, "I missed you every day." I leaned forward. "Number you missed the version of me that loved you unconditionally. That version died when you fed him lies and betrayal." She shook her head, crying openly now. "I don't want your forgiveness. I just want you to hear it from me. I needed to say it, in person. I know I don't deserve anything, not even this moment." I looked at her long and hard. There was no hate in my eyes anymore, just clarity. "You're right," I said. "You don't deserve it, but I came anyway, because I needed to bury what you left behind. I came for me, not for you." She sobbed, her whole frame shaking. "I loved you. I still love you." "No, Emily," I replied coldly. "You loved the idea of me, but when life tested you, you folded like paper." I stood up. She reached for my hand, but I pulled back. "Don't." A pause. Then she asked, voice barely audible, "So, is this goodbye?" I nodded. "It was goodbye the night you chose someone else." I walked to the door, every step feeling lighter. But before I opened it, I turned around. "You were my world," I said, "but I'm building a new one now, without you." And I walked out. No tears, no regrets, just a man reclaiming his story. Rebirth. I never looked back. That house, that woman, that pain, all of it stayed behind the door I closed for good. I flew home a different man, not broken, not bitter, just free. Freedom doesn't always come with fireworks. Sometimes it comes in silence, in the moment you realize you owe no one closure but yourself. I started a new life, new city, new name. And every morning I wake up knowing one thing. I chose peace over revenge. And that's the sweetest ending I could ever write,